HarperCollins presents Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris, read by Kevin Hely and Kathleen McCarron.
12 years before. Interview, Finn McQuaid. Date, 15th of the 3rd, 2006. Time, 03:45. Location, Fonch. We were on our way back from skiing in Megève. I decided to stop in Paris on the way up, as a surprise for Layla, because she had never been there before. We had dinner in a restaurant by the Notre Dame Cathedral, and then went for a walk along the Seine. We could have stayed the night there. Now, I wish we had. But we were both eager to get home to our cottage in St. Mary's in Devon. It must have been around midnight by the time we left Paris. About an hour and a half into our journey, I wanted to go to the toilet, so I pulled off the motorway into the picnic area at Fonch. It's not a service station. You can't get petrol there or anything. But I knew it had toilets because I'd stopped there before, on previous skiing trips to Megève. The place was deserted, apart from the car I told you about, the one parked directly outside the toilet block. I think there were a couple of lorries in the lorry bay on the other side. There must have been at least two, the one I saw leaving and the other one, the one whose driver I spoke to after. There was an empty bottle of water rolling around the car, and we'd been eating snacks on the way up from Megève, so I drove past the toilet block and down to the end of the car park where there was a rubbish bin so that I could get rid of the wrappers. I should have just parked outside the toilet and walked down. If I had, then I would have been nearer. I should have been nearer. Layla was asleep. She'd fallen asleep as soon as we'd hit the motorway, and I didn't want to wake her, so I sat for a while, just to relax a bit. She woke up when I started gathering up the stuff to throw away. She didn't want to use the toilet there. She said she'd rather wait until we stopped at a proper service station. So as I got out of the car, I told her to lock the doors behind me, because I didn't like leaving her there in the dark. She really hates the dark, you see. On my way into the toilets, I passed a man coming out, and a minute or so later I heard a car drive off. He was shorter than me, maybe 6 foot. I think he had dark hair. He definitely had a beard. I was quick in the toilet. I didn't like being in there. I felt unnerved, as if someone was watching. Maybe it was because one of the stall doors was closed. As I made my way back to the car, I heard a lorry pull out.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?